And only now I'm feeling like your love, feeling I show you love. I thought that you believed in me, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chimney. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and like this video. So for today's video, I'd like to talk about my on-the-job training at Philippine Airlines, since a few of my friends and other people are asking me about it. So this might be just the first part lang siguro. Depends on how many people are going to ask me. So let's start. So I wrote down a few of the questions that I have received from my fellow schoolmates and my friends. So just a quick recap. I started my on-the-job training at Philippine Airlines last December 11, 2019 until March 18 of this year. I was required to offer a 200-hour job on-the-job training, and I finished it for a couple of months since my school didn't give me any, like, yung sa study load namin, wala yung time for OJT. So I had to find ways, and in order for me to finish that one, I asked them if I could do my OJT for 4 hours MWF lang, since Philippine Airlines is not accepting Saturdays and Sundays and also overtime. So they are giving you 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. only every single day. That's except weekends. So first question I got is, naa ba'y specific work assignment ang OJT, or like kung unsay mga nagkulang na tao sa department adto ka ibutang? Yes, there are. But that also depends on where they'll be putting you, because in Gorordo, wherein I started my OJT, did my OJT, there are 3 departments: sales, and the other 2 which is in the back office. So I was in the sales department wherein we handle passengers, but I would also help in other departments kasi it's an advantage for me since I'm still the only one who's doing my OJT in there. I was just waiting for other people to come by and do their thing also. And there's scarcity of OJTs, but I used that in my advantage to learn more. Next is unsay schedule sa mga airlines sa ilang OJT-han. Like ang PAL, morning shift, or gabi ra ba na sila para sa OJT? Well, that depends on where you're going to do your OJT. If you are trying to do your on-the-job training on a direct Philippine Airlines, then they only have that schedule with 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. Since I gave my resume in direct Philippine Airlines in the admin building there in the airport, so I am under the direct PAL. And some also has agencies like Macro Asia or One Aviation, something like that. Those people are under the agency, so that depends on what the agency is going to give you. Are they going to give you a graveyard shift or a morning shift? What are the requirements? As far as I can remember, Philippine Airlines requiring you to give your grades, your full grades. So you have to get your copy of your TOR and evaluation of grades in your school. You're going to give them 1x1 pictures, 2x2 pictures, your desired schedule, also not necessarily study load, as long as you know what schedule you're going to take. You should also go ahead and find Philippine Airline outlets na nangangailangan ng mga OJTs. What I loved about Philippine Airlines is that they do not require 2 securities like the NBI and police clearance, unlike other agencies or other companies, they only require you to give one. So you can give either the NBI or police clearance. So someone also asked, why PAL? I think it's because it's a flag carrier and it's going to be a nice thing to do my on-the-job training in a company that has their name, has like known na talaga sila, and a lot of things. I mean, I've heard a lot of things before, even before I started OJT and Philippine Airlines, that they are going to take care of their OJTs, and yeah, they really do well in taking care of their OJTs, and they are really, really friendly, and they help you out all throughout your OJT. So, what do I do when I'm in the office? Usually, I make their sales reports. Let's say my promo every month. So, so within that promo period, they are going to give you relocks, something like that. You will just know that in your OJT, yung mga basta something like letters, something like that. And then you're just going to check on their system if they are included, yung how ilang money na, ano yung mga flights, how much did they earn, how much they earned in today from like this time until that time, something like that. And also, syempre, Xerox, mga ganun, which I really like, and holding on to the passports, photocopying them for those passengers, and also I had a chance to do some things that only agents have the ability to do. I mean, yeah, since they already trusted me to doing things, so I was tasked to do something inside the system, which I really love about. And you guys will also know that if you are going to do your OJT. Next is how many hours makonsume sa OJT. Ako naibahan naman is kailangan 420 hours ng OJT. I'm not really sure. It also depends on how much you are required, since a lot of you right now has taken senior high school and curriculum has changed. It all depends on your school, and I really hope that you can really finish your OJT before you graduate para wala na ilabad. All you have to do is to finish your graduation requirements and wait for your TOR. So, this one. Kung mo-apply ka, pwede ra ka mauna dito sa airport unannounced, or like dapat na kay referral mo send ba kag letter una nila. First of all, you don't have to have any referral. And as to the coming there unannounced, I think that it's much better if you have picked your desired outlet and ask them if they are needing some OJTs, and para if you are going to the airport and then they ask you if what outlet are you going to do your OJT, at least you know na they are needing you there, and you can list your name in there and ask them about it. And about the letter, all they're asking is your endorsement letter from your school. So after you have agreed with your desired company, you can ask your school to do the endorsement letter for you. And by the way, Philippine Airlines do not want any to be followed requirements, so they are asking you to do everything in a single time. So you have to pass everything like one time lang jud. They really don't like to be followed. They do not accept you if you have missing requirements. So make sure you finish everything. NBI most especially, since dili siya dali i-get, and also endorsement and your copy of grades. So for me, I got my endorsement letter after 1 week, and my grades unfortunately after 1 month, which is a really really long time, since I was really catching up to the time na mag-a-apply ako for Philippine Airlines, since a lot of people are also wanting to do their OJT there. So, maka-OJT ka if na kay 2 unit subjects na wala pa na take? Yes. As long as I think they are going to accept you if you are graduating student, grades really matter to them. That's why they are asking you to give your copy of grades. And I don't know if it's true, but some of my friends have told me na they're asking for the copy of grades, since after, like, if makita nila imong efforts, they're going to absorb you. And for this video, this is going to be the last question. Is the schedule flexible? Will we have a rest day? Yes. Philippine Airlines is really flexible with your schedule, since as for me, since I did not have any OJT, schedule sa 4th year or any year namin, I really have to have the time to do my OJT. So I asked them if okay lang ba 4 hours, and luckily sa MWF I only have morning classes, so I can do my OJT sa hapon. That's why it took me few months to finish my OJT until naabutan ng COVID, which is really really hard, because I think besides Christmas na there are a lot of people have calling me, passengers that I answer to, passengers that I cater, like, sa COVID, yun yung pinaka-stressful. But it's really, really fun as long as you really like what you were doing. And as for me, I really like helping other people, answering to the needs of the passengers. And yes, guys, you're going to have rest day. Weekends are for no OJT, so they are really, really strict about that. And by the way, they are going to give you a student training, like attendance. So they are going to give it to you, and you're going to place there must be a signature of the security and your manager or your assistant manager in your outlet. And by the way, as for what my assistant manager said, if you are going to let another person sign your OJT and then they knew that that person is on the leave, then mavovoid yung OJT hours nyo. That specific OJT hour lang. So you should also be careful and remind yourself na every after you go out of the office, you're going to get your attendance. That's it. So hopefully, guys, this isn't the last of my questions given by my friends and other people to me, and I hope that if you guys have any other questions, you can PM me or DM me on Instagram or Facebook, or even comment it down below, so that for the next video, if I happen to have another video, I can answer them for you. So I hope you guys like this video. Like and share this one, and comment down below, please.